Good morning, everyone. I'm Gaurav from InCred Equities. Nifty continued to reel under pressure and multiple intraday supports were broken. While a small bounce towards the trading session can be looked as a consolation price, nevertheless, the texture of the market remained negative. The only good part is 25,000 is still sustained, and as we discussed earlier as well, 25,000 put writers are still confident. So as long as they are not forced to cover their positions, things should be fine. But a close below 24,000, say 950 spot, that can result in some panic covering, which can push the index towards 24,700, 800 towards the weekly expiry. Interesting times ahead. Even Sensex is approaching support area. Bank Nifty yesterday was slightly outperforming. So all in all, it was a mixed session yesterday. Some of the stocks were positive. Many of them were down, but the only good part was I was checking the number of stocks hitting 50-week high. That was still, I would say, on average. Earlier, when markets were gung-ho, very buoyant, this number used to be around 170, 180. When markets were correcting, this number dwindled down to 10, 15. And after the bounce from 22,000 levels, this number came back towards 60 to 80. Yesterday, it was around 75, 80 stocks making fresh lifetime high or rather 52-week high. So on that part, if you consider that particular factor, things are not that bad, considering that we have seen 3 4 days of continuous negativity in the markets. So interesting times ahead, and if markets stabilize around 25,000, I think there's going to be a swift upside sort of coming in. It will take a lot of people by surprise. US markets today closed on a flattish note. It was positive, but more of a flattish note, 10 bips higher. Let us see how the Indian markets behave since we have already seen correction. If you look at the hourly chart, RSI is somewhere around 1920. The lowest levels from where we have seen multiple bounces sort of coming in is somewhere in the range of 12 to 14. So if you put that into perspective as well, maybe Nifty can see a 100-point fall. RSI comes to around 15 levels, and at that point, it will be a safe bet to buy. RSI is like your rubber band. The more you try to pull it from mean, the faster it goes back to the same place, right? So that kind of move can be expected in interesting times ahead. So we'll come out with a buy recommendation if it happens. Before that, I would also share on audio recording as well. So that will be from my side. Thank you.
Investments in securities market are a subject to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.